dogs. Home Pearl's on a journey.
Don't worry. If you're willing to go 20% further than everybody else is, you'll find the best treasures.
Delectable little morsels of raspberry-like goodness without any thorns.
We're back with more mushroom hunting. Wisteria vine is a fierce little guy to try to read together.
Look at this clay.
I'm making St. George 10 pence. Finally! Biblical women look like this. Curvy. Able to hold the whole entire house together. Jael. Savage Slayer of Sisera. Yes! Gotta pray to Yahuwah that he gives you a righteous head apple of St. Ark of the Covenant wood. 10K. Like long-lasting wood of immortality. That's like a righteous woman who's more precious than rubies.
I want you guys to learn that there is so much incredible treasure and marvelous adventure waiting in nature. Nature. How many of you explore nature? Yes!
I have a minor collection.
You guys have...
And I go in there every year and I can
Fantastic! Now, did you guys know? Well, when I was little,
I left in my kitchen, back of my truck.
okay. Oh, nice. Well, if you guys didn't know it, I live in an RV, and so I travel all over the place. But when I was like little, 5, 6, 7, how many 5-year-olds? 5-year-olds? 6-year-olds? How many 6-year-olds? 6? 7-year-olds?
Yeah.
Where's the 8-year-olds?
Me.
Yes! 9-year-olds. Do we have any 9-year-olds? Oh my goodness. How about 10? 10! Oh my goodness. Oh man. Well, when I was 4, any 4-year-olds? When I was 4 years old, I heard this word called paleontologist. Does anybody know what a paleontologist does? What?
Look at rocks.
They look at rocks? What kind of rocks?
Crystals.
Nope.
Fossils.
Fossils.
What
Anybody
are
ever?
fossils?
Anybody ever heard of fossils?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yes? Yes?
I
I saw fossils and I thought they were the coolest thing ever and I totally wanted to find fossils. Yeah?
And when I was little, my brother just almost took me into forests all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it? That's great. You're 10?
No, I'm.
You hurt your hand?
Yeah.
Way to go. Live dangerously. I like that. Fantastic. Well, this one time, you guys, when I was little, somebody showed me a fossil of a shark tooth, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Then, ever since then, was like, I want to go find shark teeth. I want to find fossils. And so this one time, you know where I went? Florida. And if you guys didn't know it, there's so many fossils in Florida. It's crazy. You guys seen some? So this 2 times. Oh my gosh. So I've been praying for years of my life that I would get to find fossils and treasure. And I went to Florida, and the first year I went.
One. found one.
Maybe. But this
Until
one
I
time,
found it in your
I
head.
spent a whole year looking for shark teeth, and I didn't find any. None. 1 year. I prayed every single time. Because you didn't know it? If you want to find treasure, you have to pray. Seriously, just ask your Father. Ask the Creator, and He will give you treasure. And so I went in this place called the Peace River. I'll get to you in a second. The Peace River. And when I got in the water, it was crazy, and it was full of all kinds of trash. Anybody been in a river that had trash in it?
No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't be scared of that trash. It's just whatever. I kept going and looking in that water, and it was so cold. I was like, oh, 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 it was freezing. I was like, oh, oh. And my lips were turning blue, and I was shaking all over. And I was like, oh, I gotta find the shark tooth, please. And I was looking and looking and looking. For 2.5 hours, I was looking and I was looking, and I was like, oh.
Apparently you need to refuel with quiche.
Oh,
You're so chilly.
it doesn't seem it, but it's still river diving in the winter. Oh, it's so cold. Our body has very little fat reserves left to burn. I've been diving for so long.
After working on the farm.
I'm like, I can't even kind of keep up. Oh, I can't make cold warm anymore. I'm a changed man.
Did Nate find a fossil?
I don't know.
Shake it off, we'll dust it off. Oh, broke. Maybe a leaf. Yep, cluster of them. Wow. Well, I'm gonna go try to find a spot with less road debris and more natural gravel.
A lot of road debris.
But it's important to eat food to regenerate heat. There's nothing better than
Jump
heat.
in.
I can't find it, and I'm so cold. And I kept cutting my feet on broken glass. Ow! It hurt so bad. My feet were bleeding, and I was trying to dig in this muck with my feet to just feel it, because I couldn't go down and dive to get it because my arms kept getting stuck in all this wire that was down there, and it was really bad. And my wife was like, "Don't give up, honey. Keep going. You're gonna find your treasure." And I was like, she doesn't sound like that. She's in my head. She sounds like that. And I kept looking and looking and looking.
Oh, it's even colder over here. It's less sunlight, I think. Oh, look at these beautiful trees. God, they're amazing. Never been so excited to see such big roots.
Maybe fossil hunting's harder than you thought.
This is the hard part of fossil hunting. Oh, just walking on sticks. Ouch. Barefoot. Oh, looking for a gravel bed. Oh, stick this again. Oh.
Are you hunting some fossils, Nate?
No. You didn't.
Digging for fossils?
Oh
And she was sitting in this chair on the side of the shore, like right there. And I was like, kind of coming back towards her. And I started searching with my feet. Searching with my feet, and then all of a sudden I felt something. I dug down in there. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And out of the muck came an Indian axe head.
Don't hit me, Julie.
Ow! Oh, there's just like a fishing hook in my foot. I just found an Indian axe.
Yes, you did.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh.
Look, it's been sharpened and smoothed. Oh my gosh, feel it. Yeah, you should.
My gosh.
Look at that. Oh my lord. Oh my gosh, I just found a stone axe. Oh. Look at you. Thank you, God mercy. The last person to touch this was very likely someone who was the maker of it. Not the stone, but the tool it became. Oh, that's amazing.
That's exactly what it is.
Wait, and the
Hold on, Naomi.
This is literally 4 feet from where I first started, and I've wandered hundreds of yards back and forth, but then just came back to this. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, my wife. Thank you for your encouragement. I was discouraged.
You were
But you
very
encouraged me. I was
discouraged.
almost quitting.
I was
I was
like,
gonna
go
call it
back
in.
in.
And when you
Yes.
when
you go back in?
When you're almost drowning all the way to the ground, you see all those shells. When you're drowning, you see all those shells like a curve.
Like a curve.
All of them on top of the water.
I'm gonna go look then.
Paul is gonna be like, what? Paul, check that out. Check that out, brother.
Feel it. Hold it, child.
I'm gonna jungle vine that on a stick just for you.
On a piece of bamboo.
Yes!
Touch it. You gotta feel it.
Oh my God.
Just
Touch it, Jubilee. Let Jubilee touch
Let
it.
Jubilee touch it.
Let Jubilee touch it. Good job, Jubilee.
How do you feel?
Let's see you feel it.
That was cool, huh?
Ah, feels so
You
sharp.
gotta keep looking now.
No, I got
Ow, that feels
My belly is
so
warm.
That feels so sharp.
It does. It is sharp. Thanks, Chel.
This is an Indian axe head that I found. Now, I'm gonna hand this out. You guys can all hold it and look at it because you should be able to hold something marvelous. But please take care of it. It's an axe head. You can't really jack it up too much, but don't drop it. Now, somebody made this out of a super, super hard rock. And you know how they made it? They sat there and they sanded it on this rock.
With their hands?
With their hands for hours and hours and hours and days and days and days. And they were super determined to make an axe so they could do what? What is an axe for?
Cut trees. Chopping wood.
Chopping wood. What else?
Cut down trees.
Cutting down trees. Yes.
Maybe
Self-protection.
things that involve wood. Make staffs.
Making staffs. All of the above. That's right. That is an Indian axe head. We're gonna learn how to make a staff. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a staff today as well as we go on this adventure. But even though that whole time I was praying for shark's teeth, the Father knew I needed an Indian axe head instead. And He loves you guys so much that He brought me with that treasure all the way here so you can hold it and learn that He will give you treasures wherever you are. Now, I went back to Florida again the next year. And then I went scuba diving. Who knows what scuba diving is? Yes?
My mom went scuba
Going
diving.
underwater with tanks of air so you can breathe. Anybody tried to breathe underwater? What's that feel like? Horrible. Horrible. That's what happens, right? Not a good idea.
That's why you hold your breath.
That's why you hold your breath. How else can we breathe underwater without?
An oxygen tank.
Oxygen tank, what else?
An air tank that like you can breathe through.
That's an oxygen tank.
My dad kind of had goggles that go to it, and when you swim with them.
Goggles? What's the other thing that goes in your mouth? What's the thing that goes in your mouth that allows you to... Snorkel! Yes! So I took my snorkel and my goggles, right? And I would dive and look for treasures. If you guys haven't been to Nature Nate treasure chest in the table, I've got so many treasures up there and you guys got to come up there and get them all. I'm giving them to you guys so that you can take them with you and you can learn that Yahweh loves you and wants to give you the best treasures of the earth. You can keep them all. There's gemstones, there's sapphires, there's rubies, there's garnets, there's fossils, there's dinosaur bones, there's seashells, and there's shark teeth. Now, you guys got to go up there, but when you go back, you also got to get your parents to come get some treasures because they need them too. Okay? So this next time I went, there you go. Yes, what is it? Who sees it? Can everybody see it? Does anybody know what this is called? What is it called? Jewel weed. It's literal treasures growing out of the ground. Anybody ever heard of gemstones?
Yeah.
This is nature's gemstone.
Yeah.
Anybody ever been stung by a wasp or a bee?
Yeah.
Yeah? Anybody ever been bit by fire ants?
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. You know how it burns? You're like, ah!
I need to tell you something.
What's up?
The whole colony got on my foot.
A whole colony has got on your foot. You know it's super good?
No, we're supposed to eat the flowers.
It's okay. We're not gonna eat this one, but this is something if you ever get a bug bite or a bee sting or poison ivy, ouch! You can take this stuff and squish it, and it's got this like goopy sap. Here, pass it around. Pass it around some of the pieces. It's like a little bit of the sap and the juices.
My sister has
Yes, sweetie. Here, pass around these, tear off some pieces and put them in your bag.
I don't need this.
So if you guys ever get a bug bite, you get a bee sting, you can break off little chunks of this and squish it up and chew it up and rub it on there. Oh, so much better. And now you know why it's called a jewel weed, because it'll make you feel safe. There you go. Yes, sweetie. Did your sister have water? Can you share some of your water with her? Can she open it? What's up?
This feels nice.
Yes. So we're gonna put that in there in case any of you guys get stung on the hike, okay? Or poison ivy, that's right. Is that better? Okay. Now, I'm about to hand you guys something that's totally gonna sting you. Are you ready for this? It's gonna sting.
Can I see that?
Not this stuff. Who got jewel weed? Who didn't get jewel weed?
I got jewelry. Dad, raise your hand.
Some more jewel weed. Pass it out. Pass out the jewel weed.
Look at this thing!
Come on, let him come over. Let him come over. Let him come over. Come on over. Come on over.
What?
Come on over, quick. Scoot, keep scooting, keep scooting, keep coming, keep coming.
Are they baby
Come on over here.
branches? Are they baby branches?
Look at these gigantic thorns.
Yeah.
Thorns. You see those? It's literally growing out of the tree. Who knows what kind of tree this is?
A black walnut.
It looks like a thorn tree. What'd you say? Not black walnut. No. Who knows what this is?
A fried chicken tree?
Did you guys ever remember one of the plagues? Anybody hear about the plagues in Exodus? Yes. What were the things that came in and ate everything?
Cicadas.
Locust. This is a locust tree. It's a locust tree. And you can tell that it literally grows these giant thorns out of it. You can even use these for like fishing hooks. Remember where we saw those fish? You could put a little bit of bait on there, like chunks of other dead fish or like any of like the scraps from meat. And you can make these into like a fishing hook, okay? And you can use these giant barbs to catch those fish that you can eat. Now, black locust and honey locust are the two main kinds of it that are around here. And their wood basically never rots in the soil. So it's really, really good for like fence posts or staffs, stuff like that. But they're really bad for feet and tires, right? You don't want to step or climb that tree, okay? But now you know. What's this tree called? Locust tree. Very, very good. This is the honey locust. These seed pods, look you guys. Look. You see the seed pods? But you know what loves these? Sheep. They love these so much. And so if you have these trees, you can collect these and store them for the winter when there's not a lot of food. And then they're like, yay, honey locust. Very good. So you can tuck those away. That's not for us to eat. But if you ever meet a sheep, you will be its best friend ever. All right, very good. If so, as you come along here, pick up honey locust pods. Or their giant thorns, of course. You can put it in the bag if you want.